So it just thought everything was dated because we are now live. Dang it, Doug.
That wasn't me. Don't blame me for those
Was it
shenanigans.
Wait a minute, Hank. You
What?
totally
Me?
unhooked me. You
Look
got
on
me.
me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Writing
Hi.
Sprints with your Dabble friends on Wednesday, March 19th. We are doing, as per usual, 3 20-minute sprints today with 5-minute break in between. I think Abby dropped the first link in the chat there, and if you have joined us in the last 10 minutes, the link should be below us as well.
Shout out to Ashley. It's her birthday.
You beat me to it. Happy birthday,
yes.
Ashley. Happy birthday. I hope you're doing something fun to celebrate. If not today, then sometime soon, or have done something fun.
Okay, everybody together.
No.
No.
Not. We're not.
I
there
was
yet.
ready. I was going to sing, and it would have been terrible, but you would have felt honored.
That's
So
right.
happy birthday to Ashley. We also have NJ in here, Matulver, Aaron's with us, Iva, Athena, Shelly, JM Brown, Emily, Renee, Electrical. Welcome. Rosalinda's in here. Welcome, everybody. Stacy, hello. Let us know what you're working on today after our sprints, a little bit after at 2 p.m. Eastern. So an hour and a half from now, we're going to have the third installment of our short story challenge series. Where, Hank, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about editing the short story. We've come up with we came up with a synopsis. We've kind of written a rough draft, even if it's not as long as we wanted to do. And we're going to, over the next week, we're going to be onioning that out and editing and, making it what it's going to be. And I have a whole bunch of slides made for today, and I don't know that we're going to get to any of them because we've been talking amongst ourselves, and there's so much to talk about. I'll put it this way. If we don't get to all of our slides, I'll post them over in the Storycraft Cafe for, whoever wants to see them. But
excellent.
It's
I gotta toss in a hello to Ginger as well. Sorry, I missed that one.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be a fun conversation today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Electrical is saying still battling that phantasmagorical dream thing today. And to that, since we are talking about editing and revising today, don't be so hard on yourself when you're writing it the first time around, especially something that's so abstract and weird and trippy. That's something you're going to be working on a couple times until you get it exactly where you want it to be.
Yeah.
So
I was actually thinking about that question last night as I was driving home from dropping my daughter off at the theater. It's like phantasmagorical dreams. I was like, I think I'd go and I'd watch the Mickey Mouse one where Mickey Mouse is the sorcerer. That was the trippiest thing I could think of at the time.
All right. As for myself, I'm working on that short story so that I can hopefully get the first draft done today, so I don't disappoint my co-hosts. And it's going well. I'm really. I said this yesterday, but I've found I've been very encouraged by the discovery writing that I've been doing with this one. I planned out the big beats and then a couple notes within them, but that's it. No thorough outlining, and it's been fun. So
good.
David's here with us.
And that's one thing that I think we're going to talk about in our show today is that even though I think we all three are at varying degrees planners, and the short story is a place where you can have a very rough plan and then let all the fun stuff happen in between. And you don't have to feel so rigid and regimented about it. Just,
I think I stuck to my plan for about the first half of the story.
Yeah.
And then I sort of actually came up with a better way to take it.
Ooh, I love
and
that.
I did, but I'm like, I've only got 2,000 words left. I can pants 2,000 words, and I'm not going off the train tracks very far, So
right.
Kind of I gave myself permission just to do it, and then I liked what came.
I had two major changes in my story. One was kind of the big motivation changed, and my ending changed. And even I sent you a rough copy of mine, and my ending is completely different from that. But it all works within the framework that I set up, those 10 points. But, awesome stuff happened in the midst. So,
all right, everybody, here goes our first sprint. We'll let Hank finish that thought in 20 minutes. We'll see you soon. Alrighty, that is our first sprint done. Abby, Hank, how'd it go?
I went down a research rabbit hole. I'm just going to end it there. Hank's
Okay.
muted.
I love a good rabbit hole.
Yeah, right?
Emily asked whilst we were sprinting there, is there a color coding option in the plot grid? And Renee answered, yeah, there are ribbons. And Emily, you said you try it, but if you can't figure it out, let me know, and I'm happy to show off how to do that with a quick demo. But let's see how everyone did. I got 920 words. I don't know. I'm again entering the avatar state. 419 for Shelly. Aaron got 3 pages of your nano draft edited. That's fantastic. 415 for Metalver. Ashley, big old birthday number of 850. Excellent. 442 for Athena. I've got 30 words of brainstorming, which I love. Rosalinda 472, Renee 87, but lots of deleting words while editing, very important. Emily did find the ribbons, that's fantastic. 166 for David and his thumbs of steel. 162 for electrical, definitely harder today, and that is something that you will find often, is that some days the words just, and other days they do not.
Kara also went down a rabbit hole with me, but she still ended up with 125 words.
Metal saying here, Doug's growing too powerful.
Yes.
That's funny. I'm not actually bald. I just shave my head so that when my avatar thing lights up, you can see it. I don't try to hide it like you do, Doug.
With Doug's beautiful red locks, his ginger locks.
His ginger
all right. Let's I'm gonna share the link to the second one, but if you were in the first sprint session with us, it's at the top and it should be below. Metalver asking, which tribe or which nation would you be a part of in the Avatar universe?
Oh yeah, which one would you want to be?
Definitely not fire. I mean, okay.
Like, let's all cross that one off.
Well, but like, it depends. It depends on the time, right? Because they have a bad rap because they had some particularly nasty folks in charge. You know, you go back far enough, Fire Nation, probably some good folks. So I don't want to say it's just not good, but I don't know. I like the Earthbenders. The Earth Kingdom seems pretty. Outside of war, they seem reasonable. You know, I don't know. Hank, you got one?
I don't. I'm not familiar enough to weigh in on this.
I'm placing you in the Earth Kingdom too.
But can we all take a moment and appreciate Abby's new couch?
Yeah, I was noticing that too, and the pillows are lovely.
You're muted, Abby.
No, I'm not. Thank you. My husband is thrilled with what I'm doing next behind me because I took my plant stand down. Do
your nails match your couch?
Oh, they do. I didn't think about that.
Oh.
But I ordered a stencil and I'm going to stencil a pink cheetah print on the wall behind the sofa. And my husband's like, I am not going to take any work video calls in your office. And I was like, maybe that's the idea.
Maybe. I've decided, since we are unrelated to cheetah print, because I got nothing to add to that. Since we're writing 80 stories, yeah, I'm going to change my lo-fi playlist from dark lo-fi to lo-fi 80s music.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You might have to share that with all of us.
Oh, NJ saying we are all word benders. I like that.
Oh, I love that. Because I was going to say I wanted to be an airbender because I've always secretly wanted to be a bird. I don't know. So I feel like maybe.
I like the idea of being an airbender in theory, but the monk lifestyle, not.
Is it not? Day. No, I think I could be down. I could be down with that, maybe. So
we're all keyboard benders.
I do like word bender. That's awesome.
Yeah, I do too. That's pretty fantastic.
That's the fifth element. They got it wrong in the movie. It's really worse.
All right, we got 10 seconds here. Happy sprinting for the second sprint, folks. We'll be back in 20 minutes for a 5-minute break before our last one. We'll see you there.
Does anybody else think that Doug's rapper name should be Ginger Main? Just something to think about in the sprint.
Alrighty. That is our second sprint done. I have been loving this lo-fi 80s playlist. It starts with a Take on Me version, and I know Take on Me in some circles has become like a bit of a meme song because it's just so, but like the slow version of it hits me every time. And so I love
So
it.
there was a TV show that Dawn and I watched like last week, and what show was that? They took these 80s songs and made like slow minor key versions of them. They're totally creepy and
and that was one of them.
totally great.
I gotta click on this because anytime I try and click on the comment, it tries to show it, but I just want to copy.
Put it in a private chat,
yeah,
Doug, so that Abby and I can copy it.
Okay, yeah. I
Because
got you.
we can't click on the comments. There you go.
We're not.
All right, let's see how everyone did here. Shelly 426, Athena 551, Iva 455, Ashley 675, Matulver 591. I highlighted Electrical saying take on me as a Bob. I don't care what anyone says. I think, and if I have some video game fans in the chat here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think The Last of Us 2, Ellie played a slowed down version of Take on Me, and that might have been where I first heard it. But correct me if I'm wrong. David 324, Rosalinda 456, Kara 457.
I know what the show was.
6461. What was it?
What was it?
It was that new show on Hulu. Was it Hulu? Paradise with
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it except for the first episode. That really good actor.
Yes, Sterling.
Yes.
Brown. Sterling Brown. Yes.
All right, I gotta look this one up.
Sterling K. Brown.
Great show. Great show. I think it's called Paradise.
Oh, Electrical, great job, 688. And Matulver confirmed, yeah, it's from The Last of Us 2 where I heard it first. So Rosalinda asking, so you listen to music with words while writing? I can't have any words while I'm writing unless they are in a language I don't know. Generally, no. And oftentimes lo-fi will not have words in it, but these are lo-fi versions of 80 songs, so I know a lot of the words. But some of these actually did have words, and that took me by surprise, but just vibing.
I don't have a problem at all with hearing music
Really?
with words and writing to it. I guess my brain is just chaotic enough that it doesn't bother me at all. Other folks are like, I have to have utter silence, and nope, not me. I'm
not Hank.
I can't have other words in my head while I'm trying to make words. There's not enough space.
Apparently, the three different personalities that I have that show up to write don't
they don't care.
They don't care.
Ooh. Ashley's got a good one here. The Bridgerton playlist is good for music with no words, and it's all like popular stuff, so you like it.
Oh yeah, with like cello versions of pop.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
All right, we have 1 minute and 40 seconds, not 140 seconds, 1 minute and 40 seconds till our next sprint. And then don't forget, we are having our third installment of technically it's the fourth because we had a bonus episode yesterday, but the third week of our short story challenge at the top of this hour. So in 37 minutes, say, where we're going to be talking about revising, or where Hank's going to be teaching us about revising and editing short stories.
We're gonna have a group discussion about revising. And I'm gonna lean on you, Doug, because you are the revision master of our group.
And I'm holding back on doing too much today because that's why I'm allowed myself down this rabbit hole of research, is because I want to see what you guys have to say before I change anything.
That's fair. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I'm absolutely adoring my story. We're getting into like the spooky parts now. Like it's been a little bit of like dread building to this part, but like one of the characters just gone. So, and then we're gonna find that the other secondary character of the three in total is gonna be found not where they left her, and then it's just gonna be the protagonist left. So, looking forward to it.
Fun.
All right, we have 20 seconds. Let me pop this up on here. Right, so this is our last sprint of the day. We'll hang around for a few minutes afterwards if there's any questions, or just chat, celebrate successes. But otherwise, we'll see you all in 20 minutes. All righty. Let me pull that off. We lost a Hank while we were
I figured we would.
He's just getting ready for the next show. I realized this 80s lo-fi playlist has slowly transitioned to just lo-fi versions of popular songs, because I was bopping along. I'm like, wait, this is Toxic by Britney Spears. Wait, this is Take Me to Church. Wait, these are not 80s songs.
I scanned through it and I was like, some of these don't really fit, but I also had to turn it off because I found I was still singing along.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some bangers on there. I realized, and I tried to like skip through it a little bit. There's a bit of a graphic part of this horror novel because it's a horror, or not novel, horror story, because it's me writing horror. And so I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is stream friendly. So I just kept typing to get rid of it. But second character, Gonzo. So we're heading into the climax. I am absolutely loving this. It's going to take some polishing to get like the pacing and everything right, but
killing it.
Yeah.
See,
all right,
Randall's not here, so I had to.
We got to fill in. Let's check in on the chat here. Shelly got 488. Matulver says, thanks. It was great. It was great. It's always great. I love these writing sprints that we do. Iva 347, Kara 500 on the nose, Ashley 673, and for a birthday total of 2,202. Great job.
20 more, and you could have been like 2222.
Whoa, true. Haley made it to 475 that time. Congratulations. Athena 644, best of the day. Fantastic. Nice. Rosalinda 386. Athena saying the Bridgerton playlist actually worked. Maybe I'll try that next time. But I like to be thematic too. So the 80s helped to give me, like, I was even picturing as they're running through the mall, like an 80s vibe kind of in the background, but like spookier. I don't know. 362 for electrical. Great job. 1314 for Rosalinda in total. Nice. Awesome. 1212 for total for electrical.
That's a good repeater.
Great. Yeah. And 360 for David this time around. All right. Well, we have another show starting in 12 minutes. I will actually quickly grab the link for that so that we can share it, but you can also get there right now or after, if you're watching this after the fact, by just clicking on our channel and going to the upcoming one. But I like to help you out when I can. And now I'm just buying time by saying words until I can grab that link and put it in the chat there. Nope, got it.
Okay.
Got it.
I can always fill with chat. So.
That's true. All right. We're going to take off here. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. If we see you at the event starting in 12 minutes, we're talking about editing and revising short stories. That's great. If not, we will see you tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern for tomorrow's writing sprint.
That's right. Peace out, people.
Bye, everybody.